Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mang.
And I'm Lego.
Today, we're going to be playing Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead.
Man, this brought me right back to the 90s where I only have to use my keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
But,
So I've been uploading videos of this. And I've been, like, just as or even more addicted to this than RimWorld.
really?
Mm-hmm. For those that have been watching it or familiar with the game, this is going to be a very tutorial stream. It's going to be a learning one.
Do you want to tell people what it's about in case they're just
right,
like,
if you haven't been watching the videos. CDDA is a 2D, turn-based, roguelike zombie survival simulator.
What a combo.
Yeah. So this is very old school, in the vein of like Thunder Call Stone Soup or Caves of Cud or something like that. Everything is completely turn-based. Nothing at all happens in this world unless you do something to make time progress. The graphics are pretty old school, even with one of the best tile sets involved. And it's also balls hard.
We just like to pick the hardest games.
Now, well, that's the thing, though. It's balls hard on the default normal difficulty with normal characters. But when you make a world, you can customize it to make the zombies less powerful. And when you make a character, you can abide by the point system, or you can say screw that and just make a demigod and just, go nuts. But it really is just however you want to play, whatever you want to do. It's a sandbox game, so there's no end goal. Mm-hmm. There's no beating the game or anything like that. If you just want to live out in the wilderness and build a shack,
I'm not gonna lie,
you can do that.
RimWorld felt like a sandbox game.
Well, you never beat the game.
No.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter.
Welcome back, Jordan. How's it going? Yep, we're starting late tonight. Busy day.
So we've already made the world.
Hey, Kelly.
Let's go
new game?
New game. Custom character.
Oh, custom character. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gonna hit you with some errors, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Press I. Press I through all of them.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like going through DOS.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Oh my gosh! This is. Are you sure? Are you sure this isn't DOS?
As long as you get to Karajan, you're good.
All right.
Okay. So it's a point-based system. Multiple pools. Splits up stats, traits, and skills into their own point pools. You can't, put everything into stats.
Mm-hmm.
Single pool is just one big pool. You can put everything into stats if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Freeform is just unlimited points.
Okay.
So generally, we always do single pool.
How do I go back?
Shift tab.
Shift tab. Thank you. So just do single pool.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how do you
press enter?
Thank you.
Then tab.
Thank you.
So scenario. This determines your starting location. Limits your professions in some way, or introduces some other complications or bonuses. The default one is evacuee, where you're just any profession you want and you start in a safe evac shelter.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna go with.
Okay. Enter.
No, it's already, so you can just press tab.
Okay.
Okay, so then your profession, you can scroll down the list if you want to look at them all.
Wow. Novice martial artist?
Mm-hmm.
How was the cookie, butter, and jelly? What do you recommend I go with? So what's a kind of better all around?
The default one, Survivor.
I'll go. I guess I'll go with that then.
Yeah.
Hobbies? Heroin addiction?
Right. So some of the hobbies are negative, such as being an addict.
Mm-hmm.
So those actually give you points to spend elsewhere because they're negative.
Okay.
But a lot of them are positive stuff that cost points.
Okay. Is it better if for starting the first time? Would you recommend?
I generally don't take hobbies.
Okay.
I mean, if you were planning to be an archer or use bows, you might take archery as a hobby.
I really want to try that. I'll go with archery.
Okay.
Where's archery? There it is. I think I'll try that out.
And I'm gonna make the exact same character.
2 points.
Yeah. I'm gonna make the exact same character as Lego.
Okay. Really? Okay. Alright, that's all I think I want, right?
Yeah, usually.
Okay.
1 or 0 hobbies. So, stats, you have strength, dex, intelligence, perception. If you're doing any sort of melee combat, strength is generally the best to have.
For bow, archery, it's all strength?
Strength does determine the level of bow that you can use, because you have to be able to draw back the string.
Mm-hmm.
But your skill level in archery does reduce that.
Mm-hmm.
I would say putting strength to 10 is not the worst idea all around.
Just for a heavier carrying weight.
Yeah, and for more HP.
Mm-hmm.
Dex, you can see, determines melee hit bonus, throwing penalty, and range penalty. So, you know, Dex at 10 is not the worst idea either.
Because then it would be better for the bow.
Right.
Or should I go for the cutoff at 11? Because it lowers the range penalty. Or what would you recommend? Because otherwise it's 6, then it goes to 5, you'd be up to 9.
It's up to you. I mean, you're not going to have a bow to start.
Okay.
So.
But I'll just do 9.
Okay, 9. Intelligence is reading time, as well as a bonus to crafting. They nerfed books quite a bit. So, you know, you could leave it at 8.
Mm-hmm.
And perception is mainly just like detecting traps.
Aiming
and
penalty?
your aiming penalty.
Oh, wow. Now,
It's not...
Now,
I mean, it's not that severe of a factor.
okay, and then the next thing that I have to say is it better off if I save my points, can I put them into traits or skills, or is this just for stats, these points?
Everything.
Oh, it's for everything, so it's also traits. So I kind of want to,
You can take negative traits to get more points.
is it worth not dumbing down intelligence, or no?
Probably not.
Okay, and same with perception, just keeping it all at 8. And so then I get these 3 points, what's worthwhile in traits and skills that's worth buying?
Let's take a look.
Okay.
The left column is positive stuff.
Uh-huh.
That will cost you points. The middle column, negative. That will give you points. And then the right column is aesthetics, which doesn't factor in either.
Okay.
So, yeah, left or right arrows will switch between them.
Mm-hmm.
So there are certain negative traits that a lot of people just pick every time because they're largely inconsequential.
Like albino?
No, albino's crazy tough.
Really bad?
Sunburn extremely
Oh, that's
easy.
bad.
Yeah. So the ones that are common are like addictive personality.
Really?
Because, you know, generally drugs and stuff that would be addictive do not have much benefit to you anyways. So
how do I take it? Enter?
Enter.
Okay, cool.
Glass jaw is another common one, because that just affects 20% HP on your head. Which, you know, your head doesn't get hit that much anyway. Heavy sleeper is very common. Kind of a positive. If you're in a safe sleeping location, you know, it doesn't matter that there might be a noise outside. Because, you know there's no zombies coming in.
Okay.
So, that's a very common one.
You want to take it?
I generally do.
Okay.
Lightweight is another common one. Again, because if you're not taking any drugs and alcohol, you know, it's just free points.
Nice. I like this.
Or hearing is somewhat common. You don't hear quiet or far off noises. That's debatable, I guess.
You want to take it or no?
It's up to you.
Sure. Let's go with poor hearing.
Okay. And then, squeamish. You can't put on filthy clothes from, zombies' corpses.
Okay.
Which normally you wouldn't anyways, because it gives you some debuffs.
Okay.
This just makes it so you can't ever do it.
Let's go for that then.
Ugly is probably the most common one, because NPCs in this game are sort of negligible anyways.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
probably about it.
Now we got 13 points to spend.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So then positive traits, I would say the most commonly picked one is quick. Just all around better. 10% bonus to your action points, which is sort of a vague thing.
Nice.
But yeah, it just makes you quicker. Beyond that, you know, if you wanted to start with martial arts, night vision, if you plan on doing anything at night. I generally don't, because I hate playing at night.
Yeah, I'll go with night vision because that sounds miserable.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're all sort of decent. Strong back lets you carry more. Pain resistant.
Now, is it nice to be able to carry more? Because then you always have more supplies. I mean, does it become an issue where you just can't carry enough?
Yeah, I mean, originally I thought the same thing, like Skyrim. Like, oh, you just want to carry more. But your biggest factor when carrying is your volume.
And
It's not your weight.
Okay.
Rarely do I hit weight limit before volume limits. Yeah. I mean, they're all pretty good. If you see anything that you think
Is there
looks
anything
good.
for archery specifically, then, I guess? Or anything where if I'm... Is there something where, for a beginner trap, that I should probably protect again? Like poison resistance or something like their pain resistance. I mean, is there some sort of beginner trap that I'm always going to fall into, or it's just hard for me to work around in general that's going to be like, you might want to take that just because...
I would say light eater, maybe?
Food is always an issue, huh?
Food is a big issue. You'd be surprised how much the game forces you to eat every day.
Perfect. See, that's what I'm... Beginner trap. Anything for archery?
I can't really think of any.
Uh,
I mean, Indefatigable gives you more stamina, but that doesn't really matter. I think they used to have, like, Farsighted that gave you bonuses.
Yep.
But no, I can't really think of any.
Yeah, they have melee weapon training, but not range training.
Pretty makes zombies more attracted to you, so they're more likely to date you. Oh,
Cool.
like that
cool.
one movie.
All right. So
Yeah.
you tried cookie butter and jelly, cookie butter and peanut butter, and cookie butter, peanut butter and jelly for my taste. 40% cookie butter, 40% peanut butter, and 20% jelly worked. Well, that's cool. You like the combination of everything. Well, that's good. I'm glad that it worked out for you.
Now, you could put those points into stats, or put some into skills.
What would you do? Hit tab to go to the next one? Oh, archery. Oh, there we go.
Well, you are going to get some archery XP, because you're a hobby. It's just not reflected there.
Okay.
Most of my characters, I have not put any points in any skills.
Okay. You go with stats.
Right.
Are handguns just so OP, it's better off having them?
Handguns, well, ammo is always an issue.
Is it an issue with archery?
No, because it's very easy to make your own arrows.
Good.
A lot tougher to make your own bullets.
Oh,
Ammo cannot be an issue if you find a lot of ammo, but
Yeah.
you know, we're not getting into that yet. I would say the things you should almost never put points into are, well, let's see. Athletics, almost always useless. Computers, generally useless. Devices, maybe, if you were, like, really interested in trapping and stuff, or lockpicking. Electronics can be a little trickier to start, like building up your skills.
But it becomes very OP in the end.
Well, you can make a lot of stuff. Fabrication, super easy to level up. Food handling, super easy to level up. Healthcare, generally easy to level up. Survival, generally easy to level up. Tailoring, generally easy to level up. The ones that are trickier are applied science, electronics, mechanics. That's about it. Those are the ones that if I were to put points into something, it'd probably be one of those or Warm Bodies. Yeah, that's the movie. But all of these skills, I mean, you can start at 0 and reach 10 with all of them, you know. So, stats, we do have the stats through skills mod, so they will kind of go up, but yeah, those points are pretty valuable.
Would you go higher dexterity or perception?
What do you put points into archery and what?
Marksmanship. I just really want to be able to kill myself a good zombie from far away.
Yeah, probably perception, I suppose.
Alright, so let's see. How much would you put in? Just keep it to 10?
Yeah, and maybe I'd put dex at 11.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. So range penalties now down. Cool. That's good. Actions
because you're gonna want to be able to melee.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, archery, yeah, eventually you won't really, I mean, you'll be able to hit everything, but especially early on, you're going to want to be able to kill something with a stick.
And that's melee to hit bonus is pretty nice.
Yeah, that's important. Okay, then tab over to description.
Plus, aiming penalty still has to do with melee.
Not
as much?
I don't know if it does. I think that's entirely dex.
Okay. Description?
Yeah, so you can press enter if you want a name.
Alright. Let's go with Lego.
Okay, then we'll do bang. Change male or female by pressing Shift 2.
Okay.
But otherwise...
Height?
None of that matters. None of that matters. No. Then just tab and...
Blood type doesn't matter, huh?
Why would it matter?
In case you ever need
transfusion?
Yeah.
I think so. I wouldn't be shocked if it did, but...
Alright, how do I get out of this again?
Press tab. And yes.
Sweet. That took a while.
Yeah, well, it was an explanation.
Thank you.
Okay, so... You are in an evac shelter. There is an NPC next to you. It is dark right now because all the curtains are closed. So, arrow keys move you in the 4 directions.
Okay. And that counts as turns, I assume?
Yes. So press up. Your speed is 110 because of quick. Normally, your speed is 100, and so 1 move equals 1 second.
Yep.
100 moves is 1 second. So if you press down now, it could go, 8:01, yep. So now it's 1 second into 8 a.m. So arrow keys move in the 4 directions, but the number keys also move you as if it were a numpad. So like 1 would be southwest, 2 is south, 3 is southeast.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you can picture a numpad.
Yeah.
Right. So this is like one game where I actually wouldn't mind a numpad.
Yeah.
So you just have to picture it in your head. Normally you're going to be moving by using these 4, the arrow keys. But sometimes you might need to move diagonally or grab something diagonally, examine diagonally, so you can remember that. Now playing more RimWorld since we moved on to Cataclysm.
We might be back.
We will be back once they release the multiplayer mod. We'll give that a shot.
Oh, that's going to sound fun.
So the first thing you want to do when you start in here is poke your head outside and look outside to see if there's like a giant wasp nest or something. So move over to the curtain.
Where is the curtain? Those white ones?
Yep.
Doesn't matter any one?
Doesn't matter. Okay, now you're going to press E, which is examine. So normally that would show like yellow boxes around anything you could examine. But right now there's only one thing for you. And you're going to peek through the closed curtains. Okay. So then you can use the arrow keys, because you're in the look around mode. You can actually look south. You can look around.
Oh, cool.
And see if there's any enemies. Your thing is really scaled, so your mini map isn't popping up. But
okay.
I can see over here there's a dead woman. Bra, panties, and some socks. So I don't know what killed her. But then when you're done looking around, you can press escape. And you can then you can open the window by either just moving into it or pressing O for open next to it.
Is it better to keep it open or closed?
Well, opening the curtains lets light in.
Okay.
And you need light to be able to, you know, do stuff.
Okay.
And then you can move on and check all the other curtains. It's not a big evac shelter.
Oh.
But it's a good way to get used to the basic controls here. Alright, I'm in a nice
possum
field.
There's a possum sleeping there. Cool. Alright, I like this.
Okay.
What is this?
That is a scrub brush.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm all clear.
This computer
is the evac shelter computer.
Cool.
So you go to the contact us, it'll add the location of a refugee center to your map.
Enter or 3?
Either one.
Didn't work. Oh.
Okay.
Location 457 Southwest.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoops. Probably should have. Oh, we opened it. Oh.
So now you can press C when you're next to it.
How do I close it? Okay. Okay. And E, have to peek through. Okay,
Wow.
peeking. Doesn't matter. I want.
You're in a very wooded area.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good. You know.
No.
Alright, cool. Should I open them all now? Or is it just best to keep them all?
Yeah, I open them all.
Okay, cool. How often is there a zombie outside?
Almost never. Well, actually, never. You can't have zombies. That's the whole point of this start. But you can have wildlife.
Okay.
There could be zombies like one little tile
Oh,
over.
parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, I can really see out this way.
Yeah, no trees, yeah.
Oh, because it's trees that obscure.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Cool.
I think you're probably pretty clear. Oh, there's some beagles.
What do beagles do?
Right now, nothing. The apocalypse just started, so they're still pretty domesticated.
But
Later on, yeah, they might get hungry enough.
That's crazy that they actually just did that. Hey, those are doors.
Oh.
Go. Oh, okay. At least I'm getting used to this. Got to peek
Yeah.
through the window here. There's more. Those are okay. Lots of. You really see far away. Kind of funny. Beagles. Beagles are running around. Oh, this is a road, I assume.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. All right.
So now, you can back out of that. You're all good.
Okay.
Now you can press M.
M.
That will show you your map, your overmap.
Everything that I see.
So if you press Shift Z,
Shift. C.
that will zoom out.
Oh yes. What's an F?
So
Press F.
yeah, I don't know. That's an odd thing with the tile map. I'm not sure what that represents because it just says forest.
Oh, what? What's going on?
Moving.
Not moving.
Holding down right, I think. Still moving. Holding down some buttons.
How do you zoom out? Shift F. Okay.
Well, now you're better off closing the map.
Yeah.
You open it.
Oh, I can even zoom out like this.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the
Okay.
key.
Cool.
So Z zooms in, Shift Z zooms out.
Okay.
So you probably want to zoom in a little bit.
Good.
All right. So you have
cool.
Big forested area around you.
Whoa! Sorry, there's all these buttons.
Yeah, there's a lot more. So down there.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. Southeast over there, there's a campground.
Okay. Oh, where's the camp? I can't see it.
I said southeast.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Okay, there it is.
That's campground. And north of that is the edge of a town.
Uh-oh.
Now, I would guess that's a smaller town. I think that's just, a regular town. Whereas what I have here is like a fucking city.
Yep.
So...
It's always random, huh?
Oh, yeah. Always random. I also have the campsite here. And I have a fishing pond, which I can fish out of. That's kind of good. And the cave over here. You've got some swamp to the north of you.
Oh, swamp right here.
It's the blue stuff, yeah. That's a good location to get salt water from.
You need salt water, huh?
Yeah. And then over there is a railroad station, which could be connected to another town. Hard to say. If you go on the roof of the evac shelter, you'll be able to see a bit further.
Perfect. I think I'll do that then.
Yeah. Okay. So, the three things you always want to have readily available to you are food, water, shelter.
Okay.
Now, obviously, your shelter is pretty well taken care of here. You're in a nice isolated location.
When does it become non-feasible to stay in this place?
Pretty much once you've cleared out the nearby town enough, or or you want to move on to find better, looting locations and stuff. I mean, you're gonna want to get a car fairly quickly, just for general convenience. But eventually, it just becomes not worth it to keep coming back here. But for now, this is a good shelter. But you need food and water.
Mm-hmm.
So, we are gonna take care of our water concern first.
Why am I overweight?
Because you're an American.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, pretty much all water in the state, in the country, in the world is contaminated.
Hmm.
Because that's where the zombie particles are. So all water needs to be purified. And the easiest way to do that, of course, is with fire.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to have a fire going, but obviously just starting a fire would be a bad idea. So what we need is called a brazier. Basically just a formed piece of metal.
Okay.
So to get that, hold on, let me just...
There's a scrub brush here. Nothing else in any of these?
I can't actually make it yet.
Oh, look at this. What is this, a water bottle?
Right, so, if you press E...
Yep.
And then, then go down to Get Items. Oh, you have to craft items, so escape.
Alright, every little button is just...
Or you just press E, but... Yeah.
Okay.
So there you can see there's 9 plastic bottles, each containing clean water. So that is some water, but it's not, obviously, sustainable.
Yep.
That will run out. And you can walk around the whole evac shelter here and look at all the items.
Mm-hmm. Volume, 0.5 liters. Where is... Does it have on my quick screen where it says how much I can carry? Or my volume limit?
Yeah, if you go out of this and press I to open your inventory.
Free volume, 15 liters.
Yeah. And the longest item we can have in our inventory is 19 inches long. Yeah.
Is it worth taking the water bottles now or just leaving those?
No. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay. How do I know when I'm getting thirsty? It just doesn't say anything over there.
It will say thirsty.
Okay, cool.
Yes. So, right. So we need to craft a brazier. We need to start our crafting. And to do that, we need materials.
Mm-hmm.
So the best way to do that is to deconstruct various pieces of this evac shelter to repurpose it. But in order to deconstruct, we need some basic tools. So our very first task is going to be to make a makeshift crowbar.
Okay.
And to do that, we need a pipe and we need a basic hammering tool.
Mm-hmm.
Basic hammering tool would be a rock.
Mm-hmm.
A pipe we get from the lockers. So let's wander outside and find a rock.
Nope, I can.
You can go out the window, I guess.
How do I close the window again?
C. C for close. Yeah. Yep. You can close the door behind you if you want. Doesn't matter too much right now.
Cool.
So now, you could wander around just as you are. You could zoom out and try and look for a rock on the ground. Or you can do it the quick and fancy way and press Shift V. So this will show you every visible item that is seen by your character. Okay? So you see a bunch of dog shit and a stick. If you press Tab, it will then show you every visible creature.
Cool.
That's very handy.
Now does it if I see them, do they automatically see me?
Well, it says they can't see to your current location. So there's something blocking the line of sight between you and them. So you can see better than they can.
Okay.
And you can also see that they are ignoring you, even if they could see.
Alright. Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. All beagles. Can I tame them?
You can.
Is it worth having a beagle?
I've never done it.
Cool.
It sounds cool, though.
Let's tame a beagle.
Well, you'd have to get some dog food.
Yep.
So you'd have to get some meat.
Okay, good.
You could kill a beagle, and then use the meat, tame the other.
Yeah,
beagle.
I like that.
But one step at a time.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so how
tab back. Yeah.
Items.
And so there's no rock visible to you.
Yeah.
There is. You see in the very lower left here.
Stick. Oh, okay.
Very lower left. You see there's like what looks like a rock.
Yeah.
That you could break apart and then get rocks out of, but I don't know if you can do it barehanded. I'm not sure.
Do I get the pipe first, or what? What am I looking for?
We could get the pipe first, yeah.
Okay. Escape.
So yeah, go back in. Go over to one of the lockers.
It's in there.
You could look. Nothing wrong with looking.
Flashlight. Emergency folding blanket. Emergency blanket. Sealed water. Wrappers. Evacuation pamphlet. Plastic knife. Plastic spoon. Okay, plastic stuff.
Huh?
So how? Okay, and then if I deconstruct it, does it destroy everything in it?
No. Dumps it on the ground.
Cool. All right. So, how do I deconstruct?
Well, you don't have the tools to deconstruct.
Okay.
But press escape. Is there anything in the fourth one? Doesn't matter then. So, the alternative to deconstructing, which is carefully, piecing it apart,
just beating the crap out of it.
Yeah, smashing it.
Does that damage me if I'm...
No.
Okay.
Press S, and then press in the direction of where you want to smash. So, you hear clang, because you didn't smash it in one blow, you're not that powerful. But you can keep smashing it. There we go.
Oh my
There we go.
gosh.
Now you got lucky. You got a pipe on the first try. If you deconstruct it, you get like everything. If you smash it, there's a good chance you won't get, what you need.
Yeah. Alright, so I can pick up the pipe now. How do I pick it up?
Press right. That'll do the little plus sign. And then you press enter. You can't actually store it in your inventory because it's too long.
Cool, I
so
have a pipe now.
You have to carry it.
Yeah, I got my pipe. Alright.
So now you can go and do the same smashing thing on that rock out there.
Cool. How do I view again? Oh, it just says 5 beagles. It automatically tells me bottom right.
Yeah.
Cool. Is it always better to keep checking as you move around, or is it just better to just keep... Can you just... Like, how afraid should I be out here?
You have safe mode on. The safe mode will immediately stop you from doing anything as soon as you see something that could be hostile.
Excellent. Okay, I'm closing in on... Moving in the grass is slow.
Right, so different terrain has different
Groundhog.
move speeds. The sum is, just minorly slow.
You hear
Whereas,
thump.
yeah,
Your thumps.
there you go. You smashed it. Now you can go there, and you got flint and 2 rock.
Oh my gosh, I want both, don't I?
Sure.
Cool, now I got my rock. I got my pipe.
All right, so go back to the evac shelter.
Okay.
Okay. Then you can go over to one of the cupboards and examine it.
Examine the cupboard. Okay.
And you're gonna go to craft items.
Cool.
So yeah, tab will tab through all the different categories.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty good tutorial. I'm really enjoying this. But I think I'd be confused out of that. I'd be confused. Yeah. How long did it take you to learn all this?
I had to watch some videos.
See?
It's not an easy game to get into. So yeah, you got your weapon category, and then you can do the arrow keys left and right to go through the subcategories.
Okay. There's a lot in this game.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Right.
What am I trying to make again?
Well, this is not everything you can craft, obviously. This is everything you can craft with your basic skills. So yeah. So we want to go over to other. Other is the biggest category. Tab. Tab.
Oh, okay.
No. Tab. 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 There you go.
Oh, other up top. I was looking for the other.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So, yeah, this other encompasses all the different tools you can make, medical stuff, containers, materials, parts, traps, vehicle parts. But the one thing that we can create right now is the makeshift crowbar.
Yeah.
This requires no skill, 5 minutes. You just need a tool of hammering of 1 or more, which is your rock and a pipe. So, press enter. And now you made it, and then put it on the cupboard.
Cool.
So now you can go and grab the crowbar.
What's upper right? 3 or 4? 9.
Enter. Yep. Okay. Now you have a crowbar. Next thing, we need a proper hammer. Well, not a proper hammer, but a better hammer. We need a makeshift hammer. So if we go into the crafting menu here, you can see that we need a plank.
How do I get in the crafting menu again?
So you can go to a cupboard and do it that way, or you can hit Shift 7.
My gosh.
Well, Shift 7, that's if you don't have any crafting location available to you.
Alright.
You can then press F for find or filter, and you can just type in hammer. Right.
Makeshift hammer.
Right.
1 plank or 1 stick, 1 chunk of steel or 1 lump of steel, 2 short cordage pieces or 2 short leather cords. Oh my gosh, this is a...
Right.
Bleh.
Well, you think about what it would take to make tying a piece of metal to a stick.
I get that.
Right. That's all readily available to us, though. The chunk of steel is the trickiest, and for that we're going to have to go up to the roof.
Oh, okay.
So back out of this.
Which way is up, though?
You're going to find a door there in the lower left.
Oh, there it is. Saving game.
That door is locked. Now, in the old days, you could just pry it open with this makeshift crowbar, but they nerfed it. So now we have to smash it down.
Really?
Yeah.
Here, Jamie Mays saying something over here.
You don't have to be that squeamish about smashing.
Okay.
It's never really going to hurt you.
So now, how do I have to open it up?
It's now half smashed.
Oh.
There you go.
Cool.
Okay.
Splintered wood, door hinges, nails. Are these all just worth leaving here? 2 planks. Isn't that what I need as a plank?
Yeah, I mean, you could pick this all up, but this is a good example. If you are on something, items, you just want to move, you can press the backslash button, and that will start hauling whatever is underneath you. So then if you move, it'll move with you until you press backslash.
Great.
So yeah. Okay, then go to the ladder. And you're going to press shift, comma.
This is obscene. This is obscene.
That one I was familiar with because it's in Dungeon Crawlstone Soup as well, but yeah. Shift period is going down, so you'll get to use that soon.
Oh boy.
Right, so you're on the roof now, so all that shit around you, that's a lower level.
Okay.
So that's why it's not tiled. But what we're interested in is the solar panel in the upper right. Now, that would be great to deconstruct, but we just, we need the metal, so you're going to smash it.
But then won't we lose our power?
No.
Okay.
We don't have any power.
There's no power on those computers downstairs?
They're powered, but for some reason it's not connected to this, so it doesn't matter.
Well, that's why I was asking.
Yeah.
To just smash it?
Yeah. Okay. And then what I usually do is just haul that shit all down.
Why? Because I have to be on it. There it is. There's nothing else I need?
Not right now. We'll be back up for something else in a little bit. So, bring that all over to your crafting section. When you craft, you can pull stuff from within 6 tiles of you for materials. Okay. So now we need the, you have the plank, so we really need the strings, the cordage. And the easiest way to do that is just tear down a curtain.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to pick one of your curtains.
Doesn't matter which one?
Not especially. The window won't be covered anymore, but we can just board it up.
How do I rip it down again?
So, E.
Up, tear down the curtains.
Yep. You can take that over.
Okay.
Okay, and then go into the crafting menu and make your hammer.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait. Sorry, one last thing. Because technically, from the curtain, we got one long string, and we need 2 short strings.
Okay.
So we need to cut up our long string.
I'm listening.
So back out. This is important to know. So there's 2 ways to do that. You can go into the butchering menu or the disassembly menu.
If I remember how to get in the disassembling menu.
Yeah, so the disassembly is Shift 9. And that'll show everything in your vicinity that you can disassemble. Right. So there you see long string. Takes 30 seconds to turn it into 6 short string.
Cool.
So now you can make your hammer.
Oh, just texting. Makeshift hammer, I can create it.
Yep.
Wow. Use which components? A plank or a stick? Is it better to have planks or sticks around as extra?
Generally, planks are better.
Yeah, so then just use a stick? Or does it... Okay. I made it.
Okay. You can pick it off the cupboard.
Get items. Oh, nope. That's gotta be... Nope. Stop. This keyboard is just... Makeshift hammer.
Okay. Last tool we need is a screwdriver. We have everything we need to make it, so make it.
Screwdriver. This one takes 23 seconds. This one takes...
one version uses a short string, the other uses a...
Okay. So it's better just to use the...
Probably the short string, but it doesn't really matter. Well, I guess
chunk of steel or scrap metal?
Scrap metal. Okay, and then you can grab your screwdriver.
Again, they put it in this one.
Yeah. And grab your hammer.
How to enter?
Enter.
Cool.
Okay, you have all the tools now that you need to disassemble furniture.
Sweet!
So if you go over to one of the benches, you're going to enter into the construction menu.
Oh my god.
Yes.
This is like... this is a little too tedious.
It's not. Shift 8. It's right next to the crafting menu.
Make a crafting spot. Deconstruct furniture.
Yeah. So the crafting or the construction menu is mostly stuff like walls and chairs and stuff, but there is some very useful stuff in here, like forges and kilns and things like that. You're not You're not gonna make.
Still forever.
Well, no, I mean you can't make in the crafting menu.
Yeah.
But yeah, deconstruct furniture, and then that'll let you deconstruct.
Do I just deconstruct it all, or what?
You can. It does take time. But you can deconstruct a few benches.
Cool. Alright. So I've deconstructed my furniture. Everything's looking great. I'm hungry now.
You are going to want to deconstruct a locker. So there should be another section that has a few more lockers.
I'm hungry. Alright, I'm deconstructed and there's another crowbar on the ground. A pipe, I mean. Now I'm hungry. Where am I eating?
You are hungry, but you're overweight. Okay. So
lose a little weight.
You don't need to eat.
Okay. Is it always better just to drag everything into one big pile?
For right now, yeah. We'll get into sorting stuff later, but this is all just building materials.
Look at that. Look at how much I can lift.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, cool.
Oh, you can haul an unlimited amount, which is pretty funny.
But
it does take an increasing amount of time to haul.
Yeah.
And so you can pass by an entire day just like hauling a bunch of shit down the road. So we need a brazier, which requires sheet metal that we got from deconstructing the locker.
Good.
So you can make that.
Control 8, no. Control 7. No, I just go here. Yeah. Craft items. I want to go to find a brazier?
Brazier. You can just type braz. Yeah, there we go.
Brazier.
Yep.
Crafting done.
Okay.
Get items. Brazier.
Yeah. So now we need to set up. You could put this indoors. That's perfectly viable, but a better idea is to just put it right outside of a nearby window.
What does it do?
The brazier?
Yeah.
Well, it's a place to hold a fire.
Oh, can you put it on the ceiling? Or the upstairs?
On the roof?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could if you wanted.
Is there any downside to putting it on the roof?
Well, you're going to be using it for crafting and stuff. Okay. So you want it in sort of a location with all your crafting stuff.
Is it better on grass or on...
Irrelevant. Because it's contained fire.
Cool. Okay, so just put it outside.
So...
3 beagles.
Yeah, you're going to... Well, probably next to the...
Right here?
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, no.
Here.
Right. Okay. So now you're going to press A for activate. And you're going to deploy the brazier, and it'll tell you where to put it, so you're putting it to the left of there. Okay, good. So you need fuel, of course, for your fire, and you need a way to start it.
I have a
Fortunately, we do have... Well, we also have a lighter.
Oh, we do have a lighter. Cool.
Yeah, so that's good. And then for the fuel, we have planks. So we need to designate a firewood source. So then, while you're crafting, it'll continually draw wood from this source next to the fire. So if you go into the construction menu, and then press the semicolon. That'll just show you the stuff you can do. You want to do mark firewood source. And you can just put that next to the fire somewhere.
Okay.
Now you want to move all your wood onto there. There is a easier way to do it, but it's more key binding, so let's just see if you can do it the old-fashioned way.
Can I drag from this or no?
Well, you can't haul some stuff out of a pile.
Okay.
You can, if you do advanced inventory, you can move certain things into a different pile. but you know you're still learning, so I'm not going to overload you.
So how do I actually get my wood? Just pick it up? 2 splintered wood?
No, you're looking for planks.
Planks, okay.
Oh, they were in there. You just needed to scroll down.
Oh. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, there it is. Oh, 14 planks.
So yeah, if you just do that, you'll take all 14.
Very heavy.
Right. If you instead of pressing right,
Okay.
if you had punched in a number and then did right, it would take that amount. But you probably just want all 14.
Yeah.
So now you can't put it in your inventory, so you have to hold it. And the thing is, for each plank, it's going to ask you, say, oh, you can't. You got to hold it. So you can just hold down Enter. And then that'll just drop the whole pile of everything you had. There you go.
Wow.
Okay. So now you have your pile of planks there. You're holding one.
How do I drop them now?
Right. So you're just holding one, by the way.
Okay.
So you could haul that whole pile.
Oh, did I? Oh. God. Okay. Alright. So now that, okay, how do I dump it now?
Right. So if you press D, that's the drop menu. This will drop it directly on your feet. But if you do Shift D.
No, oh, before I drop it.
Right.
Okay, so I have to pick it back up now?
You could haul it onto the firewood source. There you go. Yeah. So you might as well just haul the whole pile over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is there a crowbar?
Yeah, 'cause you were holding your crowbar and then you picked up a plank.
No, that's not. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Oh my goodness. Woo. Woo.
Right. So now you can go over and examine the brazier, and you should be able to start a fire. Yeah.
Wow.
And then you can examine it again to put it out if you want.
Cool. Do I always want it going or no?
No.
Alright. And then can I just turn it on and off without any consequence?
Yeah, it uses up your lighter, but that's really pretty minor.
Okay, so just turn it off or keep it on?
Yeah, you might as well. What kind of a game is this? This is a 2D, turn-based, roguelike zombie survival simulator.
It's a game that's probably more fun to watch than it is to play.
I don't think that's true.
You don't think that's true? Okay.
Okay, so now we actually need water that we need to put on the fire to cook. So
Okay.
we need a container
Yep.
to store the water. So take your crowbar
Okay.
and go back up on the roof.
Oh, here we go. You are just all set with this, aren't you?
This is the standard start, yeah.
Okay, there it is.
There you go. And you're going to deconstruct this standing tank.
Okay. No. Control, shift. No,
Shift 8. There you go.
okay.
Deconstruct.
8. Deconstruct furniture.
Yeah. So now that gave you a water faucet and 4 metal tanks. 60 liters each.
Perfect.
Okay.
Got my 4 metal tanks, 60 liters each. Okay, perfect.
So we're gonna want to take one of those tanks.
So shift 1.
No, just one.
How do I do 1?
Just one and then right. There you go.
Okay. Enter.
I think you took 4.
Where is it?
You escaped. You didn't take it. So do it again.
As soon as I remember. This is a lot of memory.
No. Examining the pile.
Okay. Alright. 4 metal tanks.
So one and then right.
Hold on 1.
No, you don't have to hold it down. No, you didn't do it. No, left. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. 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 Now you're holding a 60-liter metal tank. Now we need a source of water. There is water in the toilets downstairs, but we might as well go out into the wilderness and find a pool of water, because that's infinite. So what you're looking for is, I see it. In the lower right, you see like that little blue splotch? No, don't open your map.
Okay, hold on. How do I actually, I can't look. How do I look?
X.
All right.
Right there.
This. Oh, okay.
That's what you're looking for.
And then, does it ever run out?
Never. Not even the smallest little pool does never run out.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at least that's convenient
So
for me.
you're going to go over there.
Awesome. Crows, beagles.
It's not that new of a game. I think it's like 2013 this game came out. But yeah, it is a gritty, technical sandbox.
Gritty.
So you're going to press E. And you're going to want to pour the water into a container. Your metal tank. And now you have a filled to the brim metal tank.
Oh, cool.
So you're going to take that back.
All
and
right.
now you're going to drop that onto your brazier.
Okay.
No. So
Over it?
you can do it that way, but you should learn how to do the directional drop. So that's Shift D.
All right. Shift D.
And that'll ask you where you want to drop it.
Yeah.
What direction did you pick?
No. Shift D?
Right.
And then right arrow.
Yeah. Okay. And then your metal tank. Press right. There you go. And then enter, and there it is. So now, just like before a few days ago, you actually had to like craft clean water. But now they change it so that if you just have a container of water on a fire, it will eventually become clean water, which is so much easier. So now you want to start the fire.
Yeah.
And that'll start the purifying process.
How long does that take to purify?
Like 45 minutes.
In game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So that's our water situation solved.
Wow.
So the other thing that you could do is make a bed, or you could make a weapon, or
Start with a bed.
okay. So that's in the construction menu.
Okay.
Press colon again, show everything, and press F and go for bed. What you want is a makeshift bed, and you can see it requires 4 planks, 6 nails, 2 sheets.
Well, I have everything, so I just should go grab 4 planks.
But you need fabrication skill of 2. So we need to up our fabrication skill. So
make a weapon?
Yeah, generally that's a good way to go.
Oh, okay. So filter. Oh, what?
No.
I will get this.
Yeah, it takes time. Yeah, you're not gonna have. The bow is not like, unless you wanted to start as like a bow hunter.
No,
Yeah.
I guess. Then what do I need to do? Just what am I making? A knife? What should I make?
The best early weapon is cudgel.
How do you spell cudgel?
Well, you're gonna want to get into the habit of just looking for stuff as well, rather than searching for everything.
1 plank, or 1 pool cue, or 1 stick. So I could go out and just grab a stick, or should I just grab a plank from my wood pile?
Either or, you could deconstruct more benches, but that won't actually level up our fabrication. Going over into the other tab. The reason that the cudgel won't is that, see where it says primary skill?
Mm-hmm.
Your skill level is on the left. The required skill level of the item is on the right. If I level it up, you need to make stuff that is of at least your skill level.
Mm-hmm.
So the 0 stuff won't level us up anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So you could make a headlamp or knitting needles.
Stone chopper. Knitting needles. Headlamp? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, just make something.
Alright, I made a headlamp. Cool.
The fire stopped. Oh, maybe I never started it?
How do I equip the headlamp?
So there's the slow way, which you should learn, I guess. Did you take the headlamp?
Mm-hmm.
Took it into your inventory?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then press I. Go to the headlamp. Press enter. And that'll show you, you know, details and all that. But then where put it on.
Oh, turn it on now.
That's with the activate menu with A. But it doesn't have a charge. So it needs a battery.
Okay.
So you could take the battery out of your cell phone and put it in the headlamp if you want. Or there might be a flashlight around here that has a battery.
Mm-hmm. Didn't I have a battery though? In my flashlight?
Maybe. Did it get put on the cupboard?
I wonder.
It's always gonna be that top one.
Yeah, why does it always do that? Oh, well, yeah, there's a lamp here.
Oh, that's pretty rare.
Electric lantern.
With no battery.
Yeah. Two-way radio.
Yeah, pretty useless.
Is it useless?
Well, there's not many people on the radio anymore.
How do is it have a battery or no?
It does not.
So that's useless.
No,
Rappers.
you didn't get a battery.
Okay, I'm hungry and thirsty now.
Yeah.
Can I pick up one bottle of water?
Or I should tell you the faster way for that one.
Okay.
Shift E.
Shift E
is the eat menu.
Whoa!
Show you everything around you or on you.
I can just consume stuff right away.
Right. So the clean water gives 50 thirst back.
Oh, love it. Indefinite shelf life.
Yeah. Protein rations.
Oh, I just drank it.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm no longer thirsty. Nor am I hungry.
Well, right. So that's the thing, is that you could be satiated every day by only drinking water. But you will eventually, of course, lose weight and eventually die. Because you have no caloric intake.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between satiety and being filled and actual calories. So you sort of have to balance, like, what you're eating and how many calories you're taking in, plus, you know, vitamins and blah, blah, blah.
My gosh.
Right. So, yeah. Alright, I got to fabrication 2. Shift 2.
No. Shift 2?
That's going to be your status screen.
Okay.
So...
Where's my fab?
Right, if you press tab again, there you go. Now scroll down. Crafting skills.
There is fabrication 2.
So now we can make a bed.
Yeah! 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 Barbed wire bat? Oh, come on. Oh, probably because why? I searched for bed and it's not showing up. Craft items?
No, construction.
Oh, that's right, construction.
Yep.
Bed. Why is it not being found? What am I looking under?
Colon.
Oh, okay, because things like, okay. Makeshift bed. I need 4 planks. Is it best to pilfer from my planks?
Oh, it's fucking raining, that's why.
Your fire went out?
Yeah.
Is it best to go grab sticks or... Well, I guess I need planks, don't I?
Yeah. Fuck.
Is it best just to steal the planks from my thing?
Yeah. Or deconstruct another bench.
Oh yeah, I can just you're right. I can just deconstruct another bench. That is... Don't I need to pick up my crowbar again, right? Or a hammer?
Yeah, your crowbar.
Okay. Okay. Field. Okay. Come over here, and then how do I deconstruct again?
Construction.
Uh,
You'll get the hang of it.
no. Oh, disassemble item. No, that's what I'm wearing. Oh, because I can. No.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get the construction menu. How do I get to it?
You're in it. You were in it, but you had a filter up.
Okay, how do I get rid of the
Press
filter?
R. Okay. Then you
you.
could press colon again, or just go.
There we go. Deconstruct furniture. Thank you. All right, rip that apart. Come on over here. There we go. Big pile of junk. You like my big pile? Look at my big pile of junk that's growing. Yeah. Okay. Hey, shut the door. Okay. Okay. Now I can go to construction. I can go to find. Oh, there it is. It'll build. Build makeshift bed. That's it. Put it where? Right there. Let's drag this bed somewhere. Can I drag it?
No.
What? Okay, so I just have to sleep right here now?
You can deconstruct it and just again.
No, okay. We're good. So now I can... How do I sleep? Or do I not want to sleep? I don't want to sleep. It's during the day.
12:23, so probably not.
Alright, well, is my water done? How do I know?
Press the consume menu.
Let's see. What's it... where...
Shifty.
Shifty. Oh, thank you.
No, not yet.
Okay. Okay.
No, change to clean water 240.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Alright, good. Okay. What should I do next?
So, you got sleep, you got water, don't have food.
Yep.
You do have protein rations, which you could live on for a little bit, but they give you a morale debuff because they taste like shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a perfect food source. You should... Well, you have a cudgel. Right? You made the cudgel?
No.
So you could make a cudgel as a weapon, or you could try and make some sort of spear, a knife spear or something. You're in the construction menu.
Sir, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, wooden fishing spear. Knife spear, simple knife spear. I need a broom, long pole,
Yeah.
stick.
The wooden spear would be good, but I don't know what we need to make it.
Wooden spear. One bee sting. One bee sting? One
Yeah.
broom, one mop, or one plank, or one stick. Well, I can make that.
That's a wooden fishing spear.
Oh.
It's not quite the same.
Yeah, that's just for fishing.
Right. Yeah, it's no good. Yeah, otherwise, just cudgel is a very solid weapon. The reason you might want a spear, of course, is that it can do reach attacks. It can attack from an extra tile away, which is pretty handy because you can kite zombies. But I don't know what is required. I imagine survival, but I don't know.
One tool with drilling of one or more.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see.
One plank, one pool cue, or one stick. My fire went out.
No, it didn't.
Oh, it's just done?
It's just smoking.
So how do I take my water off it now?
Well, it's not done yet, is it?
Oh. How do I consume menu? Because...
No.
Okay.
'Cause you're really not passing any time by just looking at the crafting menu.
Okay, how do I... Oh, one?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just sort of different priority. You know, it's up to you. Because you could start... You could head into town, with your cudgel and start clearing out the town. You can rummage through homes, which is a great way to get a lot of food and materials and things like that. For me, I could go to the fishing pond and just start fishing or set up fish traps. Go to the campsite.
There's a beagle here.
Nice. Friendly.
What a friendly beagle.
A friendly beagle.
Billy gets hungry.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, to make a bow, I think its survival skill needs to be at a certain level. Otherwise, you have to find a book. Most of the recipes in the game are contained within different books that you have to find.
Ah, okay.
That's why if you find like a library or a bookstore, it's pretty big.
Wilderness is pretty empty usually. Pretty barren. Not a lot going on in wilderness, just animals.
Well, actually, that's a good way to level up your survival skill, is to just start foraging.
Okay.
Taking stuff off the trees.
And I can do that with a cudgel?
And barehanded. So, the main stuff you can forage is the thing straight north of you. That's sort of... No. 2 down. The bushes that look like that.
Oh, okay. How do I forage it?
Examine.
Oh. Forage through underbrush?
Yeah. Right, you didn't find anything. You have no survival skill. But the trees, you can also strip the bark off and stuff, so that's like a pine tree next to you. The green thing. Well, that's an alder tree. You can pick that as well. That's alder bark. You got birch trees in there, willow trees. Ferns, you can get little fiddleheads that you can boil to eat.
Wow, there's a lot of garbage around here. Decorative plant seeds?
Yeah.
Oh. There's a lot going on here.
There is a lot going on here.
My goodness.
Well, because you could, entirely just live off the land if you wanted. I wouldn't recommend doing that without mods, but possible. Junipers. Mostly it doesn't matter too much if you find it. You're just leveling up your survival skill to 1.
Where is my survival skill?
Why don't you go into the status menu? You can probably look at it.
Status is with
Shift 2.
Okay. Oh, safe mode is off.
That's Shift 1.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Where survival is going to be tab. Survival is 1.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it doesn't take long. But yeah, the higher your survival skill, the more and better stuff you're going to get out of foraging bushes.
Willow reed. Oh, I can't carry the willow reed. Really step into rosebush? No.
No, you don't want to step into a rose bush.
Mutated poppy flower?
Ooh.
Wild vegetables. Ferns. Only beagles around. Spurge flower.
Oh, there we go.
With the
Make a
plant.
bow. Short bow.
You can make a short bow?
Yeah.
Cool.
Which normally means you can as well. Big problem though is going to be the quiver.
Oh, I can't wield. Am I full? Like, why does it say that I can't? Oh, because I'm full.
Yeah, probably with willow reeds, I assume. Drop all that shit.
Okay, so how do I get into my inventory?
For dropping is D.
B.
D.
D.
For drop.
Thank you.
Willow reeds take up a lot of space.
Okay. Willowed. I don't have any willow reeds. I have willow bark, withered plants. What is this? Is useless. Like literally
Seeds
everything.
are pretty useless.
Okay, so
And
seeds.
willow reeds.
Oh, the willow reeds. Okay. Drop that. You said seeds are useless. Decorative plant seeds. Okay, spurge seeds. Okay, enter. Dumping all that. I have no idea what's useful or not, you know?
Right, yeah, that takes time.
Walking around in here. Pick dandelion. I'm gonna make myself some dandelion tea.
Okay.
Sweet. We're gonna be making ourselves some wild herbs. You found a large rock. Pick a lily. Decorative seeds, willow tree. Willow reed. Again, useless. What a D for dump. I'll dump that. Here we go. Go. Alright. Oh, alright. Oh. Really step in a blackberry bush? No. We're just moving around. Look at us moving around like a nerd.
Moving around like a nerd. Zombie approaching.
Uh-oh.
Oh, victim, huh?
Little beagle. Little beagle.
Butcher this.
Consume. Clean water. 1. How do I know if it's done or not? Oh, water hot. Okay, so it's still not done yet.
Yeah, takes a while, I guess. Assuming they didn't pull that feature without telling me, or without me knowing.
Okay.
I did do it just like yesterday, so I know it worked.
Makeshift crossbow. You said a short bow is probably easier. 12 strings, 12 long strings. Okay. Oh, okay.
Here's the problem.
I'm ready. The quiver.
The quiver.
Okay.
Because arrows are like 29 inches long. Right. Let you make the bow, they don't let you make the quiver.
So then you have to hand carry them, and you can only do...
You're right. You have to carry them in your hand, and then when you want to shoot, you have to drop them on the ground and then equip your bow and pull them off the ground.
Okay, so we're going to stay without a bow for now. So we can make a quiver.
The crossbow is more viable because bolts are only like 15 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
But crossbows don't use your archery skill; they use the rifle skill generally.
Huh.
Well,
so, like,
it's a different
I get
skill
that.
set.
So my question is, how do I get to make a quiver?
Generally, finding a book contains the quiver recipe. I think you can eventually get a hold of it or do it without a book, but I don't know what skill levels and
I'm in minimal pain. I must
tailoring
have
or-
stepped in something.
possibly, yeah. But yeah. Waiting to see this water cook. I feel like it's been a while. Oh, it hasn't. When did this turn off?
How do I know if it's on or not?
Examine it and it'll say start a fire or extinguish. Yeah, see, start a fire.
Great. Why is yours turn off, buddy?
I think I was just playing another game earlier and I had the same issue. And I feel like it's not properly pulling from the fire source. I think that broke. So I guess dump all your wood onto the thing to make sure that it's going to keep going. All your planks.
How do I dump it all on it?
Well, I just extinguished the fire and hauled it all on there.
Alright. Oh, I have my... No. All my crowbars on there, too. I need to take off the makeshift crowbar and the wood ash. Or leave that there.
Yeah, don't worry about No Mogu.
Alright.
Now I ran out of I think fires are fucked with the latest experimental.
Drop a...
So really, I mean, we should get a charcoal purifier going.
Drop a makeshift hammer.
But we need charcoal, so we need a kiln.
Drop rocks.
It's a little bit more time consuming. You need 40 rocks, 6 planks, the long strings. We could get that going. Mogu, go bother someone else.
Mogu, Mogu, Mogu. Come here.
See, that's why he's my least favorite.
What? He's the greatest.
He's just relentless. Take a hint.
Mogu.
Take a hint, pal.
Mogu. He's a pretty great Mogu, though. Mogu. Come here. I will definitely pet you.
Oh, yeah.
I have no problem that. See, you're purring. This is so great. Why don't you come over here? Little Mogu. There we go. Hold on, this is Mogu petting time. Just wait. I see. So happy.
Yeah, it's not going.
That sucks.
I mean, it's a feature that we never really had before, so is what it is. But I guess you should learn how to just cook water normally. So, go back inside. Open the window.
It's already open.
Not.
Oh.
Okay. Now go into the craft.
Oh, here? Craft items?
And go to food. No.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So there you go. You can make clean water. Takes 5 minutes. If you pressed enter now, you'd make 1 unit of clean water.
Mm-hmm.
But if you press...
Or if you have Mogu jump on you.
See how happy are you now?
This is pretty great, though. I mean, look at how nice he is. Okay, hold on. We're getting in there. Okay. E. No. 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 What am I doing wrong? Why is E not working?
You press caps lock.
Oh, okay, thank you. Craft items.
If you press up. What the hell?
Oh, is it crafting is slow? 86%.
No.
One recipe hidden.
Did you close the window? No, that's weird. Oh, maybe your water finally cooked. That would be weird.
Oh.
Why is clean water not showing up for you now?
Hot water.
No, it didn't cook yet.
What?
Go to food.
Okay.
See, it's not. Go down to. Scroll down. Find clean water.
Oh, clean. Oh, under C. There it is, clean water.
Right.
And
no, that's the other version of clean water with the purifier. What happened to your? What did Mogu do?
mark all as red.
No.
Show show.
Just filter for clean water.
Not even there anymore.
How did he remove it?
Can you forget it?
Oh, if you press S, show or hide. How do you bring it back, though? How do you bring it back?
And describe filter, reset filter.
Oh, hidden. There you go.
H.
No, press right. Right. S. Now go back.
Thank you.
Okay, so if you press B for batch, then you can make a whole bunch at once.
Oh!
But you can see,
All 50?
Well, you can do up to 50 at a time. There's 240 total in the tank. But 50,
it costs $25 though. You were to sell it?
If you were to sell it, yeah. So you can see that takes 3 hours and 37 minutes to do that.
Oh, that's a long time.
Right, that is a long time. You might not have the wood for that. So I would do like 20.
Got it. 20 it is. Crafting process. Pour into a container
Interested
or
in
pour
you.
on the ground?
Into a container. And then probably just one of your big metal tanks.
Oh,
Mine actually did finally cook, so it worked.
Oh, there it is. I have right here 3 metal tanks.
Yeah. Press enter. Mine actually did cook, so it worked.
Cool. Mogu. That's a nice kitty. Doing the Mogu.
So you could drink some more water.
Yes.
To get to the slaked status.
What's a slaked?
That means you're slaked. Your thirst is slaked. So,
Okay.
Control E.
Clean water?
Yes. I don't know where your big tanks are that you dumped it into.
There
Now
it is.
you're slaked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's up to you now.
My weight's down to normal.
It is, yes.
Is it best to keep it there or what?
Yeah. A normal weight. What are you interested in doing here?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna experience the. Can I turn off the fire or keep it going?
Yeah. Well, mine did eventually cook.
All right. So I guess I'll.
But actually, yours should be cooked too. Check it. You spent a while doing that.
Oh, I have
No, it's still not. What's wrong with yours?
hot water.
Go. Press escape. Back away from the fire a little bit, and then press shift /. Wait a while. Wait like 30 minutes. Okay, now check. It's crazy. Mine did eventually cook. Well, you could just leave it, I guess.
There's a crow. Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at the map. I guess we're going to town. Should I go to that town to the right?
If you want,
Alright, let's do this.
the world's your oyster.
World's
For
my
me,
oyster.
it's a bit too late. I spent a lot of time.
Oh, it's already 2:24.
That's not too.
Okay.
But yeah, for me, I guess I'll just spend some time crafting nonsense. Mogu, no one's interested.
Come here, Mogu. Mogu.
It just doesn't stop.
You see one newspaper page.
Ooh. But rare.
I love it. I'm gonna pick it up. I love picking up newspapers. The end of the world.
They do have, like, articles in it. You can read for lore.
Oh, I don't
For
wanna...
the lore!
The lore! Mogu. This is such a nice Mogu. Come here. Why don't you do the Mogu thing and sit with me? This is nice, see? Very nice. This is the nice Mogu. Let's look at our map. We're almost to town, don't worry. Let's go north so we can get on the road. I don't like being off-road. There we go. Now we're on Zombie Dog.
Okay.
Okay.
Your first enemy.
Where is the Zombie Dog?
Press Shift V.
Shift V.
Tab. There it is. 60 squares east of you. Sort of northeast, really.
It is deformed. The deformed animated corpse of a canine. A sinewy beast which can easily outpace its two-legged friends.
It's fast.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, it can't see to your current location. And it's also outside of the aggro range. So, basically what you want to do, if you're going to be doing daytime raids, is just body pulling. You familiar?
No.
Body pulling, you never...
No.
I thought you played MMO. Oh, you play PvP. You want to get close enough with your body that they notice you and decide to aggro.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, kite. You want me to kite?
No, you can't really kite with a cudgel.
Okay.
Just pull it with your body. Just him. He'll run towards you. You club him to death, and then you move on to the next one.
Okay. Oh, because
That's-
you think there's multiple.
Generally, yes. There's rarely just one thing wandering around, although I had
Okay,
that.
alright, so go over. Okay.
Yeah.
So go over. How do I press?
So you have safe mode on. That's what's preventing you from doing
Good.
anything. So, yeah, Shift 1 will turn it off.
Otherwise,
Or you can press apostrophe to just choose to ignore the zombie dog, leaving safe mode on.
Okay,
Which
good.
is fine, too.
Okay, so when does he see me?
I would say within 35 squares.
Okay.
Eventually, if you're doing daytime stuff, you get into the habit of doing...
Zombie dog and tough zombie.
You do, like, Shift V to check, then escape, then Shift V, then, you know, you do this a lot.
Can't see to your current location. Well, there is a zombie.
Yeah.
So now that's 2.
That's 2, and the tough zombie will eventually kill you. So it's a little tricky.
Should I go? Can I go around them?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
It's a town, though. I mean, there's gonna be zombies everywhere.
Yeah. How do I know when it's set? Okay.
So when you go into the Shift V menu, if they have noticed you, there'll be an exclamation point next to their name.
Feral human.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Their pupils are dilated, and what remains to be seen of their artery scale. Okay. Zombies treat them like one of their own? Oh my gosh. There's a lot of enemies now.
Town. I mean, you are playing on easy mode, so that helps a lot.
Okay, so he still doesn't see me. Okay, I see. Zombie dog. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, they do have different sight ranges, but generally you can just sort of inch forward. That's why I said Shift V escape, Shift V escape, Shift V escape, until you see one thing notice you, and then you back off and let it chase you. That's generally how I do it. Now at nighttime, the reason that a lot of people do nighttime raids is because their sight range is like 3 squares.
What did I do wrong? This items.
Tabs, which items.
Okay, okay. Oh, I don't see any monsters because I'm not in view. Okay. Can't see your current location. Nobody can see anything. Okay, I guess we'll just keep moving forward then. Nobody can see to my location. Oh my gosh. They really don't have a lot of great...
I said it was about 35. There you go.
Okay.
Zombie dog sees you, so now you can just back up.
It is slower than you.
Back up. The other. See, we need to. Your scaling's a little fucked because your mini map is useless.
Yep. So he's gonna keep chasing me now.
Might have lost sight of you because you went in between a tree or something. No, now he sees you again. Yeah, he should keep coming after you. So you can move back and forth. Also, if you press 5 or the period, you just wait. You stand in place.
Good. So he's the only one who can see me.
Hear what I just said?
You can shift. What is it you said?
5 or the period.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Oh, 5 just waits.
Yeah, or tab.
There it is. All right, cool. I got him.
Okay.
Let me make sure there's nothing else. Nothing else can see me.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, cool. So let's just how long do I wait?
Well, you can only hit him when he's next to you.
Okay.
The scrap is what it is.
Yep. All right, just one.
So, well, yeah. So to hit an enemy in melee combat, you either have to like move into their space,
Okay.
Or tab will just attack an enemy that's next to you.
So do I just hit tab now, or do I wait?
Yeah, I mean, if you press tab and there's nothing in reach, it'll wait.
Cool.
So,
no hostile creatures waiting a turn. There, you miss. Off balance, you miss. I dodge. You're bleeding.
Yep, you are bleeding.
You
Hit him
quickly.
for 6.
Strict damage. Oh my god, it's my torso. I'm bleeding. I miss.
Got him.
1 down, billions to go.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. So you are bleeding.
Or bleed out. Better
If you go into your status screen.
Status is Control S.
Nope.
Shift S.
Nope.
Shift 2.
Yes.
Hey!
In effects in the lower right, you see you've got minor bleeding in your torso, minor bleeding in your left leg. Minor bleeding's really not that big of a deal. If you just go about your business, it will eventually close up, but you can go close it a little faster by actually putting pressure on the wound.
Cool.
To do that, you need to have your hands free.
Okay.
So if you drop your cudgel by pressing B, and then go to the cudgel.
Oh yeah.
Press left.
No.
Yeah, because right does an item, so you have to press left to go to the different. Right. So now, wait. Putting pressure on.
Oh, it just automatically does it.
Yeah. So if you keep doing that, eventually your torso and your left leg up there at the top will go. Don't worry about that. Your torso stop bleeding, and now you're good. Okay, so you see where you killed the zombie, the dog. There's a little red skull.
Yep.
So that means that if you leave it there, that zombie dog will eventually revive.
Okay.
And almost every enemy will revive unless they're destroyed. Their brain is destroyed. So to do that, you have to destroy them. Now, you can get it with some weapons where you just fucking decimate them, which just, I've done that with a bow shot, like a heavy composite bow on a kid. Exploded. Yes. You can, dismember the body, that'll do it, but the easiest, quickest way is to just smash it.
Okay.
There you go. Thoroughly pulped. So now it will not revive.
Good.
So now... You could take that corpse back to your base, and you could butcher it.
You want to eat zombie dog?
Generally, no. You don't want to eat zombie meat, but their bones and sinew could be used for various things.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because I can make stuff out of it. So how do I grab it?
Well, you could just pick it up,
or I could drag it,
or you could haul it. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So now, here, I'll give you another tip. You open up your menu. Map. Open up your map.
Map.
And you go over to your evac shelter there.
Yeah.
If you press Shift W.
Oh my gosh.
That'll make a route. And then if you do Shift W again.
And it'll only stop if I get into fights.
Yeah, or it got you pretty close.
Yeah, that's
sometimes it won't put you in the building or. There you go.
What happened to my body?
You went over a bush.
Oh.
I don't think that was. Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Grab it.
Oh yeah, you try to go through that tree.
No,
You're hauling it.
Oh,
I stopped.
Stop.
Now you're hauling it.
Okay, the tree really messed me up. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. This is the kind of world where animals catch the zombie virus. They're actually, it's not. The lore is actually pretty interesting for this game.
Maugu.
Basically, all this is caused by this mythos entity called the Blob, which exists or it reproduces through the water supply. So that's why you can't drink normal water in any case, because it's completely contaminated the entire planet's water supply and the groundwater. And so that's why every living thing on the planet is infected already. So that's why getting bit by a zombie, that doesn't, like, turn you into a zombie. But it can give you an infection which can kill you, and then you'll become a zombie. But, yeah. So, yeah, pretty much everything is infected. There are very few survivors left. Alright, so you could butcher it outdoors, you could butcher it indoors, doesn't matter. Wherever you want to do it, you can stop.
How do I butcher?
Shift B on top of it is the butcher menu. So you want the zombie dog. So this is your different butchering options. Quick one just takes 4 minutes. It's the least effective.
Yep.
Full butchery. Depending on the size of the corpse, you might need like a rope setup or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bleeding, I've never done. Quartering is good if you like get a moose and you need to haul it back. That cuts it down size. Dismembering is really just, I don't know. I used to do that to actually destroy zombie corpses, but it's pointless. And then dissecting is for like advanced stuff with scalpels, to try and get bionic parts. But you probably want to do the full butchery. Oh. So now if you examine that pile, you can see what you all got.
Butchery or refuse.
Yeah, that's useless. Tainted meat. Maybe you could turn that into dog food. For the beagles.
If you cook it?
Yeah. Then the bones. The bones are useful, so you could take those. The fat you could turn into tallow, which you could make candles out of and stuff.
Oh my gosh. That's just crazy. What's going on, Mogu?
He's just, no one's even paying attention to him. He just meows. Or he's just purring non-stop. What the hell, man?
Mogu.
Get a life.
It's Mogu.
It's Mogu.
It's Mogu.
He has not learned that cats should be seen and not heard.
Alright, good. Tainted blood, dirty.
Yeah, blood, not really.
How do I cook this meat now?
I
I can't boil it, can I?
No. Well, you gotta go to the crafting menu, probably open the window. You don't have the window open, you don't have a fire.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You need, you know, line of sight.
Yep. Food.
Didn't grab the meat, I assume.
I did.
Did you? Oh, you don't have any food cooking tools. You need like a pointy stick.
Pointy stick?
Or a piece of splintered wood.
Alright. So, can I grab it off the... Do I have anything? Splintered wood?
Yeah. Well, because that should be... food cooking 1.
What?
With splintered wood.
Oh, okay. Yeah, pick the splintered one. Craft items. Food.
Odd.
What am I looking for? What should I find?
You're looking for cooked meat.
One tool with food cooking of 1 or more nearby, or blah 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 blah. How do I scroll down?
Shift period.
Wish I could just scroll.
No, you mustn't. I think it's the what is this button called? The right bracket. There you go.
Oh, 1 chunk of meat.
Yeah, maybe you need.
Is there a way to sanitize
You must need
the meat?
higher food handling to be able to do the tainted meat or something.
Okay. Is it gonna go bad though?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll just drop it then. Chunk of tainted meat, fresh.
Yeah, you must need food handling too. To be able to do tainted meat.
Alright, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not something you'd want to eat anyway.
Yeah, okay. Bark, flint, pine cones, splintered woods, flowers, tainted fat. Okay, my question now is... Okay, craft items. Recent. Rock in a sock.
The game needs one of those old school giant guidebooks just for the controls.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I mean, it was certainly a hurdle when I started. But it doesn't take that long to become very familiar.
You can make a fishing hook. Improved fishing hook? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I was
okay, what do I do with my fat?
Tallow? You might not be able to make it.
How do you spell tallow?
L-L-O-W. Yeah. You really gotta get your food handling skill up. So you just gotta make food. Fucking,
Then I guess I need to go back. So I gotta go map, and then you said I can go, fast travel. How do I fast travel?
Shift W. Wow. Where you wanna go.
Alright, we'll go back to where I was. And then I enter it by how?
Same button.
Okay. Oh, what is this?
You pressed W.
Yeah, I did.
Right. You need Shift W.
Okay. And it should stop me if I run into a zombie.
Yes, indeed.
There it is! Okay! Here. Okay! No, I want to zoom out. How do I zoom out? No, I can't see my... Newspaper. Okay, alright. So, would you take on a tough zombie or no? I don't think so.
I mean,
I'm gonna go
you'll
around
probably beat him, but prepare to bleed.
Prepare to bleed.
Yeah, prepare to bleed.
There we go. Now we're talking. I'm going around. I'm going around. I'm going around. Nothing can stop me now.
That's why a lot of people do nighttime raids, because zombies only have like a 3 square
Brainless
radius.
zombie. How bad are brainless?
Brainless aren't really a problem. They'll only attack you if you're right next to them.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Right, I will ignore him then. 3 zombie runners.
Yeah, they're pretty fast.
They can't see me. There's so much going on here. I guess it's town.
Walking Dead rules where everything's infected, you have to actually die to become a zombie. Yes. There's also...
There's just too many...
That's how Romero works, I think.
There's just too many zombies here. There's nothing I can do. This is literally just the most infected area. I understand it's a town. I get that. But it's just like, how am I supposed to take on... I guess I have to body pull them.
Yeah.
Zombie runner. Again, can't see me. Hostile. Web zombie?
Where are you that you're moving into all this stuff? You should have stuck to the road. Yeah.
I'm trying to go over it.
No, that's no good.
So go back?
I mean, you could do anything you want, but that situation makes me a little uncomfortable. Yeah, I mean, I would try, I don't know, maybe making a quarterstaff or something. Taking on the tough zombie. I think the road is your best bet, just clearing through that.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to be trying to do here.
Stop asking me to step into rose bushes. There's rose bushes everywhere. The hell?
Are you sure you want to step in the rose bush?
Oh.
That's a pretty dumb thing to do.
Okay, I'm back on the road. We're gonna take on this tough zombone.
Okay.
Here we go. Whoa! There he is, tough zombie. There's a kitty cat. He's fleeing.
Of course he's fleeing. Thought Romero's, if you got bit, you'd become a zombie, but not if you just died from anything else. Yeah, but isn't it in Romero they like come out of graves? Isn't that like the classic Romero? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't watched enough Romero movies to really say.
Nothing can see to my current location. Can't see your location.
Quarterstaff is good.
Only the kitty cats can see me. Only the kitty cat can... No! Stop that! Kitty cat can see me. Kitty cat can see me. Crow can see me. Fox?
They're all gonna be chasing the fox.
Oh, because it's meat. Oh.
You like playing that zoomed in?
I don't like playing this zoomed in.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Alright. I usually find this to be the happy medium.
Yeah, that's that. Okay, zombie can't see me, zombie can't see me, zombie can't see me.
A cloak!
Kitty cat can see me.
Dude was wearing a cloak. When are cloaks coming back in style?
I agree.
Oh, this was a girl wearing a cloak. Oh, maybe they can get away with it.
How do I see around me without...
Spike helmet.
How do I see around me without moving?
X.
Thank you. Much better. Okay, much better. I could... Can I steal this car? Fire truck?
Most of the cars you find will not be operable for one reason or another, but some will, and some can be easily repaired. It's worth looking at every car.
Cool.
This one is missing a seat.
This is a big... What is this building? How would I... House,
would go
brick
into
wall.
Yeah, it's probably a house. If you go to your map and hover over it, I'll tell you.
Our house is usually pretty dangerous.
Houses are generally safe, except for the basement. Basements can have some real messed up shit in them.
Okay. Alright, well, they're chasing the kitty cat. So they're chasing the fox because they want to eat it, or what?
Yeah.
Blood splatter.
Car looks drivable. Electric sports car. Oh, no, it doesn't have wheels.
Uh-huh.
Never mind.
How do you see?
Well, you could do it that way, but generally you have to examine it next to it.
Okay.
And this
Can't see. Can see your location. Just a cat.
SWAT
Okay.
zombie
Alright,
there.
there it is.
That would be great. A great pull.
Oh.
Up zombie coming in.
Decayed zombie. Nothing can see me. Oh my gosh, there's so many enemies. Oh my gosh! Nothing can see me. Thank you. I understand that there is now... There is an enemy every 4 steps. This is just becoming... Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah. That's not...
There he is.
I mean,
You
you
can see
should
me.
see the hordes. Where there's like 50 of them in a clump. Romero zombies are anyone that dies after the onset of the zombie apocalypse. Bites will cause someone to become sick and die rapidly, but anyone that dies will be resurrected. Yep. That's what I thought it was. And that's what Walking Dead was just like, yeah, that sounds good.
This is a serious zombie area.
It's a town.
Yeah, I get that.
People lived in towns. And then they became zombies.
The zombie struggles to stand. Okay. Can't see me, can't see me, can't see me, can't see me, can't see me. No, 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 no.
Quarterstaff doing work.
Another enemy in sight, thank you. Another enemy in sight, thank you.
You might as well turn off save mode.
Oh, there's a lot, and I do want to be aware of them. Can't see, can't see, can't see, can't see. SWAT!
Yeah, SWAT zombies are good. Got SWAT gear. Yeah, I mean, it's really just a matter of body pull by body pull.
Yeah.
Because they're all, you know, they're not in a line.
So the exclamation is what I'm looking for.
He has noticed you. He's going to come towards you.
Good. I like that.
Both The Walking Dead and Romero films never truly reveals what caused the outbreak. Yeah, I was just reading that about The Walking Dead, that they never, the author never cared to, like, explain. Which I guess, it's just like, it doesn't really matter. You know.
Here he comes. I'm body pulling him now.
If they explain, oh yeah, there was a government experiment. Okay.
Here he comes.
Would that really change much? But this game has pretty cool. It actually was like government tinkering around with like extra dimensional portals and stuff. That's why there's other types of entities in the game, like Migo.
And how do I attack again? Just tab?
Yeah, pretty much.
Here we go.
Otherwise, it's just a slugfest unless he grabs you.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, he grabs me.
So, no, hold on.
Okay.
You have two options when he grabs you. You can keep hitting him to try and break the grab, or you can move away to break the grab. Generally, you want to move away. Okay, you broke it.
And just keep whacking him?
Then it's a slugfest otherwise.
Yeah! My right arm, though, is bleeding. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, good. But he's dead. I can smash him first, then I'll stop the...
He's not close to dead. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought... Oh, okay, sorry. Stop that. Just tab.
Now he's dead.
Yeah! I beat him to a fine pulp.
Yep.
Now I gotta drop my weapon. Quickly, drop your weapon, guys. Quickly, drop my... How do I apply pressure? Just wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Oh, it's done. Okay, I'm
Zombie necroman.
There we go. What else do we got? What am I looking at here?
Okay, so that's the stuff that she was wearing.
Bikini bottom.
Yep, it's all filthy because it was worn by a zombie.
Yeah.
So it would need to be cleaned. Did we take squeamish? We did, yeah. So to wear any of that, you would have to clean it. Otherwise, you could wear it, but it would give a morale debuff. And
Is it worth cleaning it out? Thermal shirts, pair of winter gloves?
Generally not.
Okay.
It's also damaged, so you'd probably want to repair it with needles and thread and, you know.
What's the pulped corpse of a tough zombie?
What do you think that means?
Pulped corpse. Right. So there's nothing else there's nothing else he is? So it's just useless stuff? Can I deconstruct any of this stuff? Turn it into the
cut
thread?
It up, yeah.
So how do I cut up?
If you go over the corpse.
Okay.
And press the butcher menu.
Control B.
Yeah. So then you could just cut up everything.
Nice. Cut up everything. I love it. There we go.
So then examine it again.
Oh, okay. Okay. Bikini.
So
I wasn't able to...
No, your skill was not really great, and your tool's not great. So all you got is one patchwork cotton clothing part, which is filthy.
Okay.
But you can take that and clean that up and use it.
Okay. Alright. Oh, that was obnoxious. Oh, what a tedious game. Oh my god, this is really tedious.
You think so?
It is very tedious, because it's just like, you gotta beat this guy up, you gotta drink, you gotta eat, you gotta make...
I mean, well, once you... know what you're doing here. I'll show you.
But I mean, you see what I'm saying though. But RimWorld is very streamlined.
Here, I pulled a couple zombies. Right? Now I'm gonna hold tab. Dead.
So that easy.
Was that less tedious for you?
Yeah, a lot less tedious.
Yeah.
What are you using?
Quarterstaff. Double barrel shotgun.
Wow.
Wear that. Bunch of firefighter stuff.
Alright.
You're just very new. The game becomes less tedious with all like the button pressing and knowing what to do and when to do things and how easily you can do some things and blah blah blah. Like that auto travel. Like if I hadn't told you that, you'd think that was very tedious to move back and forth. So there's a lot of other things like that I can teach you. A glass pipe and some marijuana.
Marijuana?
And some cocaine.
Mary Jane?
I could use that to make crack cocaine. Yeah, you'll probably want to make the quarterstaff or something.
You bit my right leg. Oh, my head. Oddly enough, he hit me in the head. I beat it to a fine pulp.
Sure did.
Boxer briefs, small cardboard, corn cereals. Oh, stylish wallet. What do I do with the stylish wallet?
Probably not much.
Is it worth taking or no?
I wouldn't think so.
It says it has 13 items in it.
Bills, yeah.
Okay. Now control B, butcher. Cut up everything. Let's see what I got. Okay, I got 8 patchwork cloth. Kevlar sheet?
Yeah. Make some Kevlar.
Are felt patches good?
Good. I mean,
Worth it to take?
generally not.
Alright. I have no idea. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, yeah. It's not a fast-paced game.
No. Oh, my head is bleeding. I better drop my cudgel. There it is. Yeah, I get you.
You know, it's a type of game where you're really just like planning out all your actions, and you're making goals for yourself, and you're slowly sweeping through. And it's not a game where you're just fucking Action Jackson just rushing in. Although there are builds where you could start, and you could just walk through a town and hold down tab and just kill everything. I mean, there are builds I could have given you.
Come on.
But that doesn't teach you a whole lot about the game.
A couple of runners are after me. One runner's still after me. Come on!
Wet dog food.
Whoa, they're all after me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
They're all after me.
Lego's first death.
2 are still after me.
Oh, so you can run, by the way.
Okay. Okay, zombie, they're all probably after me.
Well, he didn't see you.
Okay, good. I guess I could stop to kill him here.
You can run.
Oh, nope, still a 3. There's a tough zombie that sees me now, too.
Uh-oh. I want to run.
How do I run?
So, that would be the quotation marks, or shift apostrophe.
This?
Yep. So you'll change that to run. But now, hold. You'll want to be very careful of your stamina usage. Because if you run out of stamina, you're dead.
Okay.
Really, if you get to like 2 bars of stamina, that's when you want to stop. Yeah, and you could just keep going on a straight run, or you could try to dodge through the trees, lose line of sight. They can smell you, though.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get far enough away.
Right. Mayonnaise, yes. Drink the mayonnaise.
Okay, I'm down to 2. How do I stop running?
Same thing, and switch to walk.
What was it again?
Shift apostrophe.
Okay, much better. See how are we looking here. Tough zombie's still following me, but I lost the other one. Alright, here we go. I should be able to take these 2 guys on. Nope, tough zombie now is catching up too. I might be screwed.
You just have to fight him.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Retiring or continuing to work at this rate will be slower.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay. Tough Tommy, okay, that's fine. You're bleeding, left claws to your left foot. Critical. Hit my torso.
Okay,
died.
1. Oh, melee skill leveled in.
Okay. Dead. Okay. Now I've got damage to 2.
Yeah, you're.
I think
okay.
I guess I have to take him on. I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Did I ever see Green Knight? Highly recommend it if you enjoy slow burn art stuff. Think The Witch if it was a medieval film. That is very enticing. I should give it a watch. I finally got around to seeing the Suicide Squad.
You're blinded.
Temporarily. There you go.
Cool.
So, yeah, you can loot all that shit.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Just carrying a toaster.
Yeah,
for some
alright.
reason.
I love it.
When the apocalypse hit, you grab your toaster and head out the
That's
door.
what it is, man. Lighter. MP3 player.
There you go.
Smartphone.
There you go.
Does this guy get any better?
Cashews
Oh, a flyer?
for Birdhouse Monthly. Which
Yeah.
wood would a woodpecker prefer? Oh, I don't think you need that. Alright, so you have distracting pain, you're bleeding from your head and your left arm, and you've got some injury.
Okay.
So you could head back now and patch yourself up.
Would it be worthwhile to butcher them or no?
Generally, I don't. Unless I really need bones or fat.
Okay. Control shift. What is it again? Shift W.
Shift W, where you want to go. You haven't selected anything.
Oh,
Just grab your mouse.
I did. I can't. I want to play with my mouse. This Shift W doesn't work.
You have caps lock on again? Do.
All right. Oh,
You didn't do it. Didn't do it.
don't judge me. This is hard.
You'd be better off going to the space above the shelter.
Oh, I can see what you're saying.
There.
Ah.
This release.
This is not easy. This is not easy. Everything is just... Oh,
Imagine if you didn't. If you could.
God.
Hold on. You could play like this.
stop. Stop.
Oh
Oh,
my.
my.
With like. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. Play like this. Isn't this great?
Where's that meme of Tyrael puking?
Look at how good this looks. Look, there's an F over there. There's an F over there.
Oh, press F. What is that? What are we looking at? What is
This is how some people play. They swear by it.
What's even the point? That's not. Oh.
And they would know exactly what that pink F is.
Where's the screen? Where's the wasn't the nerd? Get up.
Yeah.
You stood up. Go left. You move left.
Yeah.
Move left
here's
again.
slightly better. This has graphics.
Use 1 or 2 words. Oh, okay, I got 2 words. Fuck you.
Oh,
Don't know
I
how
think
to
that
fuck something.
F is a flower or something.
Ah!
So, I mean, at least you have, like, the best tile set out there.
Oh, yay!
Although, the creator of this tile set recently quit because they added in an option where you can change your gender at will. And he's very transphobic, so he quit the whole project because of it. Even though it's like, it's not really a trans thing.
What the?
Enjoyed the Suicide Squad and Green Knight for completely different reasons, but they're both surely worth watching. Alright. I also finally got around to watching No Country for Old Men. That's a damn fine piece of cinema. Goodness gracious.
What do I do with distracting pain?
Well, it'll go away eventually, or you can pop some aspirin if you really need to get rid of it, but
Okay.
if you're just chilling for now, it's not worth it. Is your water ready? No. Probably because you... So there's a bubble of reality around you, and anything that's not in your bubble of reality doesn't do anything. That's why zombies aren't, all around, like, just killing stuff and doing things, because they're not in your bubble.
Okay.
So,
Just wait.
Yeah, so patching yourself up, you're going to want to head into the basement, because that's where the first aid kits are.
Oh.
To the left, in the bathroom. Right there should be... Yep, first aid kit. You also got some bleach and ammonia. You can make some Anfo. So go take that upstairs, I guess. There you go. Then go into the activate menu.
I've never done the activate menu.
Yeah, it's A. And so how healing works is basically there's 2 different factors. There's bandaging and there's what's that called with antiseptic? Disinfection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Disinfect.
So if you just bandage something, it'll heal at a certain rate. If you just disinfect it, it'll heal at a certain rate. If you do both, it'll heal at the fastest rate.
Okay.
And there's different qualities of like a Band-Aid is a lot different than medical gauze, for example. So you could just dump your antiseptic on all your wounds.
Which one?
Pretty much like I would put it on the right leg and the head for sure. You got to do it again. And you could put some gauze on your head and your right leg or whatever. And then you could just maybe slap Band-Aids, adhesive bandages, on the rest of your shit. And then just as time progresses, it'll heal. It really...
Left arm, left leg, right arm, torso.
Yeah. Like, with decent, like, first aid supplies and skill, you could get shot, like, in the chest with a rifle, and you could be healed by the next day,
Wow.
It's not a super realistic process.
Is the torso full?
Missing a line.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow. That's crazy. There's so much crazy stuff to do here. This is like...
There's a lot, man.
It's overwhelming. It's like, I don't even know what I should be doing.
Do anything you want. You can just live out here and cut down trees and build a log cabin and never fight a zombie the whole time, you know?
Yeah.
It's really up to you. There's no goal.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
There's no, like, end.
Yeah. Wild. Wild. Gee whiz.
Yeah, I highly recommend No Country for Old Men. I kind of want to read the book now. I generally avoid Coen Brothers movies because they sort of always have that, like, black comedy kind of a genre, and I just don't really care for that too much. But this was just very non-comedic at all. Just sort of like a modern Western. And, oh man, it was so good. All the actors were amazing, and... yeah, just... It's very rare that I just, like, sit down and I'm just, like, watching and engrossed in a movie. But that was good. Very good. Alright, I should patch up as well.
What's the point of fighting? You miss.
Right, so your morale is pretty low.
Yeah. What's wrong with, why can't I have just, Because
now you're in distressing pain.
Ah.
So, really, you should have just, like, waited for a few hours.
Okay.
Or just, like, you know, spend the time crafting or something like that, and wait till tomorrow for when you're fully healed.
That makes sense.
There isn't, no, I mean, there's no... Oh,
there's a Glock!
Nice. Got 3 shots in it.
Love it.
Yeah, there's no time limit.
Is it best to just use the Glock right away?
No.
Just save it for when you really need it.
Either that, or when you have enough ammo that you can just clear out a town. Because guns are very loud. Guns will draw many things to you.
Yeah. So
you need to be prepared to handle it. We should play Stardew Valley. Mang may not like it, but I think Lego would love it.
We've played Stardew Valley. I love it.
I've played far more Stardew Valley than Lego.
Yeah, I like Stardew Valley. We can do it. 2 brothers, Stardew Valley. Let's do multiplayer.
Yeah, we could do that.
Let's get everyone else in on it too. We're gonna everyone on stream.
Sounds a little trickier.
Come here, Lockie. Come here. Come here. Very, very objective, chilling spot up there. Alright, I guess I'll just craft a little bit. But I don't know what to craft. Where's my distressing pain?
Really.
Distracting pain, okay. Okay, cool. Let's just, let's work on making, can I build an axe? How do I do an axe?
Could you make an axe? Probably not. You need to level up your survival.
Okay. Is survival...
So you could just make stuff.
Is survival stuff distracting?
Foraging doesn't do anything to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Stardew's pretty good. Stardew's certainly far more casual than this.
Stardew is far more... I want to start making some... I want to start... milking some cows.
But see, that's what I said.
How do I milk cows in this game?
Well, you'd have to get a cow.
Okay.
You'd have to tame it with some cattle fodder.
Alright.
And then you get a milking machine. And then you milk it. And then you have as much milk as you want.
Alright.
But that's the thing, is that's what I said, is like this game basically ruins all other games. Because no other game you'll ever find is this robust.
Hmm.
No other game lets you do as much as this game lets you do. I guess I should build a rock forge or a rock kiln. I need stones.
Just picking some pine trees and some lilies.
If you get 40 stones, you can make a kiln.
And then I can start smelting?
well, you can start making charcoal, which is good.
Love it.
And, yeah, you can eventually make a rock forge. And get an anvil going, and then you can start making all sorts of fun stuff.
Let's do this. Let's make a... I need to get my... How do I break apart rocks? Can I do it with a cudgel or no?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's find some rocks. We're looking for some rocks. Looking for some rocks. Gotta get into the rocks. What is this?
That's a log.
I can't...
Or a tree trunk.
I can't chop it up, can I?
You need an axe.
I thought... Oh, there... Is this a big rock? Can I do anything with this?
That is a very big rock. You would need, like, a jackhammer.
Ooh, I think these are little rocks, aren't these?
They're little rocks, yes.
How do I smash it up?
Smash?
Smash, thank you. You hear thump, you hear smash. 2 flints and 2 rocks. I love it.
Wasp.
You're gonna get killed.
This wasp probably will kill me.
Wasps are that bad?
Yeah, wasps are the toughest enemies in the game.
Whoa, it's over.
Yeah, everyone says wasps are way overtuned right now, and basically, if you encounter one, you're pretty much dead.
You can't run, you can't do anything.
No, they're
How do you get it? When you forage? Accidentally running into and foraging, or what?
Yeah, I was just out here in the woods next to my thing, and there's a wasp.
And so then, did you save ahead of time? Do we save, or no? Is this just over?
Yeah, it's over.
Wow.
It's a roguelike.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, and that, like, you put, like, 30 hours into a character, and then you just...
That's terrible.
Oh, man. It's rough. But that's why I'm saying I'm, like, so addicted. I've had, like, multiple characters after, like, 20-some hours. I lose them. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I'm done with this game for now. Maybe I need to take a break. And then, like, I'll go do something else for 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, but this kind of character would be interesting.
No! I struck the beagle.
Oh, no, the beagle!
Is he angry at me now?
He will either flee or he'll start biting you. One of the two. Okay.
I hit him once. Down, boy.
Give him a lesson.
Yeah. It's part of the process of training him.
Well, much like real life.
Yeah.
No, I mean, CDDA is not for everyone. That's certainly true.
I really like RimWorld way more than this. I've tried this now, and there's...
Well, that's why I said I didn't know if you'd like it or not.
Yeah. It's okay. It's not bad. It's just that, you're right, it's so open that events are not happening. I have to go out and I have to start looking for things to do. You're right, I could just craft here and everything like that, but there's just it's just overwhelming.
Yeah, I've had where I spend like 2 weeks just inside, just crafting. And I just sit there and I craft, and I craft. But here, let me show you how easy it can be. Let me just start a new character.
I can make a blindfold.
Let's do surrounded.
Hi.
And let's go with the SWAT CQC specialist. And we'll give him some of the basic.
What are you doing now? You're making a fast game?
We'll make him illiterate. And we'll make him a slow... Oh no, I already have. Strong scent, ugly. Bump his strength up to like 14. Yeah.
Whoa. You're making like a Herculean SWAT member.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. Do this. Okay. Alright, so then we'll start surrounded by zombies in a city. There you go.
Wow.
And let's bring out our baton. Okay. Oh, I didn't take Krav Maga. That's gonna be it. There you go.
Holy crap. Now you're just gonna let them come in?
Then yeah, you can just hold down tab and just... If I forgot to take Krav Maga, that would have made a big difference here with how efficient it is.
There's just a lot of zombies. And you're not taking any damage. You're just beating the snot out of them.
Yeah.
Are you just like, you're a god?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, this is how easy it can be.
I see what you're saying, and then you'll be able to just eventually just find stuff to eat and everything like that.
Right. Well, you clear out a whole town. There's plenty to eat. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
You can start as like a bionic techno ninja. You know, you can just make a freeform character that's 20 in all your stats and skills and.
My gosh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Is this not tedious enough?
Yeah, that's not tedious enough.
Right, so.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
That's crazy. There's so much to do in this game, then. Ooh. Makeshift pot. What do you do with a pot? You can cook boiling, containing food cooking.
Yeah.
So I could, okay. Let's do a makeshift pot. There we go. So now
you can boil stuff.
Does the makeshift pot have to be put on the fire?
No. Just has to be nearby.
Okay, cool. Alright, so now I can craft items and I can craft...
Here, look at this.
Boiled fiddleheads?
Look at this horde over here. Look at all these kids.
Just beating kids.
So many kids. Look at all these enemies.
Cooked wild vegetables?
There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. This might be a bit too much. Krav Maga, I could have done this. I didn't take Krav Maga.
Okay, your right arm, your left arm.
Yeah, and I ran out of stamina. But with Krav Maga, I would have done enough damage. But you get the idea.
That's crazy.
That was a little cocky. Alright, see you, Kelly.
See you, Kelly.
Yeah, so... It's... I mean, you've... Like, not even scratched the surface, you know?
Yeah. No, I know.
There's just so much to it.
I bet. I mean, you can just keep going. There's so many. I mean, how big is the world? Almost endless? Just randomly
no,
generating?
It's not endless, but I'd say there's like 50 cities in every given world.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and there's, you know, the underground labs, and you get mutations and bionics, and you go into wintertime, you know, and there's just so much. There's so much to do. The military outposts. You add in the mods. You add the magic mod in, and then you can learn magic and do all that. And
it's cool.
It's just a lot.
It's cool.
But yeah, like I said, I didn't know if you'd be able to handle the tedium.
No, I agree. I think it's
the controls.
I think the controls and the tedium of it is a little too much.
Yeah.
Just a little too much. Like the controls. If this was RimWorld with these controls, I probably would have handled it.
Right. So it's like Dwarf Fortress. I mean, you love RimWorld.
Yep.
I think you'd hate Dwarf Fortress though. Because it's that's what they say. It's like RimWorld is to Dwarf Fortress as Project Zomboid is to Cataclysm.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Durden. You have a good night.
Yeah, Durden.
We'll be back next week.
Dwarf Fortress is like more RimWorld, but it's presented like this.
Oh, okay.
Or even worse, looking more, and it's more complicated than this. Like, I'm struggling to try and learn Dwarf Fortress.
Well, that's what I was saying. Did you want to? Is there another game that you had in mind for next week, or did you want to come back and do this again, or did you?
No, I don't want to force you because I can already tell that you'd be forced, and that's perfectly fine.
But at least we got a good couple hours into this.
But that's why I wonder if you'd like Project Zomboid once they add in multiplayer.
What's really crazy is that time travels so slow in this game. It is only 4:42. I didn't even get by a day.
You did not even get by a day.
Not even a day.
No. I mean, you could wait.
Yeah,
You could wait till night or something.
Sure.
Did your water ever cook?
No!
Something's broken there.
No.
Go check that out. There it is. There we go. 220 clean water.
Yeah!
Finally.
It only took, I think that took like 3 hours. Yeah.
A lot of water to boil. Project Zomboid. Yeah.
Looks like an animal outside dying.
It does, yeah.
Even Lockie is like, what's going on? What is that noise? There's something's dying on.
Yeah.
So there's a poor animal.
So they say RimWorld is to Dwarf Fortress as Project Zomboid is to Cataclysm. So I wonder if you'd like Project Zomboid, which is not turn-based. That's a real time. Got better 3D, not like isometric graphics.
Yeah.
And it's not as complicated. Like, it's not as robust.
I'd like to look...
And they're putting in multiplayer.
Oh,
I think once multiplayer comes out for that, we should do that.
I agree.
But yeah, for next week, I mean, we could do Stardew Valley.
Or we could just switch to a more action-oriented game.
Such as?
I don't know. I'm just wondering what kind of Steam co-op games or multiplayer games are out there, or even single-player games that would be just a little more interesting to watch. I mean, we shifted from Metroid to... What did we do after Metroid?
I thought it was RimWorld. Oh, yeah. No, Legend of Mana once.
Legend of Mana. Then we did RimWorld.
Then we did RimWorld because I was obsessed at the...
Now we're at Cataclysm.
Yeah.
Did you want to switch back to a fast game, or did you want to just go back to RimWorld?
There's that It Takes Two game.
Oh, that's right. We wanted to try that. We could take a break from everything and just do It Takes Two.
Yeah, we could do that.
Well, it's still a little more relevant. I think that'd be fun to play.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Are we done then for tonight, or did you want to keep going with this? Or, I mean, you would have to start again.
I mean, I don't have an issue with that, but it's more if you want to keep playing.
How late are we into our stream?
2.5 hours.
Oh, it's only 2.5 hours, which is like... traditionally...
Your viewership's pretty low, though.
Okay. Did you want to call it then?
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's call it then.
All right.
No, that was interesting. It was a little different. I was crazy. It was almost like a tutorial video.
Right. Yeah. Well, maybe some people use it as a tutorial.
Yeah, I agree. If you're interested in playing this game, there you go. That should be everything you need to know. I mean, you can watch other videos on more crafting and stuff like that, or more. That's crazy. 2013 game is quite a ways old. I never even heard of it. But
no.
There's a lot of
obscure.
2013 feels like it was the glory days of like the green light Steam games.
This was on Kickstarter.
It was kickstarted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Kickstarter was
$9 grand.
$9 grand.
I mean, this is very like niche.
Yeah, it is.
It's not on Steam.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
pretty
crazy.
much like it's like a secret club. You have to just sort of know about. Like, oh, do you know about Cataclysm?
Yeah, right.
This is not any sort of mainstream appeal.
That wasn't bad. It's not bad. It's just a little too tedious, and the controls are just off. Like,
right. Well, that's what I was. I was thinking about like RPGs.
Yeah.
You like RPGs because of the story and the characters.
Yep.
I like that because of the leveling and the character progression and like the intricate systems. And that's why I fucking love this game.
Yeah.
Is because there's so many intricate systems.
Fair enough. I agree with that.
It's like a graphical spreadsheet.
And RimWorld really has me hooked. I played it like I think it was yesterday. I played it for like just 3 hours or something like that. Because you just get in this mode where you're like, oh, I saved this guy. Mm-hmm. What was the experience that I had is I had to start it with one person. Somebody force joined me, and went fine for a while. And then they started just getting hungry every hour. Mm. And then eventually they died, and it was revealed they're a mime.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is nuts, down to one person again.
Yeah.
No raids, nothing. So it's just a wild story, but also, do whatever you want game.
Right. And there's just always something more you can do.
Yeah.
That's why I'm obsessed with this.
Yeah, it's good.
There's just always something more I can do.
I agree. It does seem like a very long game. Like I can't believe I had 2 hours. I haven't even gone through one day.
Yeah.
And it's just like the first 5 minutes I've gone through one day in RimWorld.
Yeah. I've played it obsessively now for like 2.5 weeks. I've yet to get to fall with any character.
Spring.
I haven't made it past summer.
Yeah.
And you read about people that are like, oh yeah, I'm on like year 4 with this character. Like they put like 300 hours into one character.
Jeez, man. That's good that they're enjoying it. It's good that
they construct like whole communities because they recruit all these NPCs and they
Yep.
bring they have NPCs doing farming for them and like constructing stuff.
Yeah,
and
I think that the reward is in the long term if you're able to get a cool game going like
that's
that.
why I haven't recorded much. It's because it's such a slow-paced game.
Yeah.
And I'll just sit there for like 2 hours and I'm just like, oh, I'm just crafting stuff, and I'm running back and forth and just doing crap. It's like, this would make for a terrible video.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But it's just so addictive.
Yeah, well, we can look into It Takes Two. And if not, we could switch to a Stardew Valley or RimWorld or switch to a different game, something else.
Well, RimWorld, we're going to go back to once they release the multiplayer.
I agree.
I don't know that should be pretty soon.
Because I think honestly, I'm going to keep playing RimWorld on a weekly basis by myself.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's just
too good.
Just good content.
Stardew Valley. Yeah, I don't know about We tried doing that multiplayer thing at one time.
It didn't work with Kelly. It did, but I think the issue is that you have to like coordinate everything. You have to like, oh, you're done for the day. I'm done for the day.
It's like Minecraft.
Yeah. I don't know what the point of Stardew Valley is. Is there an end to the game, or is it just more of just getting your farm up the snuff?
No, I think we talked about that at one point. Because I played it for a long time, and I got to the point where I was just uber wealthy, and everything was on autopilot. And I considered
sprinklers.
it beat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, It Takes Two is just a co-op game that's...
I think it'd be fun just to try that out for
That'll
once.
probably be good.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's from, I think, the same people that did A Way Out.
Oh, yeah.
So, probably just a good, solid co-op game.
I agree. Just switch to something fast and fun.
Yeah, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
All right.
Yeah, so I don't know how enjoyable that was for viewers, because it was mostly just a tutorial.
But I think they get to see how deep this game is if they've never heard of it. Because to me, before you had said anything, I had never heard of this game.
I don't mind.
And even when you describe it, you're like, oh, it's just a post-apocalyptic world where you can do anything. I'm just like, I don't know what that means. You know,
right,
like I understand what you mean by And then you're like all keyboard. I'm like, oh, okay, this is intimidating. So
well, yeah, because when I say like, oh yeah, it's a zombie survival simulator, that does not at all go into the fucking depth of the game.
No, it doesn't.
It's like, oh yeah, you can like butcher zombies and make glue from their bones, and you know, you can just build up a. It's just but I don't mind proselytizing Cataclysm.
If somebody wants to watch this video, I'd recommend at least trying out the game then at the same time.
Yeah.
Because at least then you can follow along.
Yeah.
It's a good pace.
Shame you didn't get a bow.
Yeah, right? I
should have started as a bow hunter.
I should. Well, it was one of those things where I thought, how long could it take to get a bow? You know, like.
Well, think about you. If the apocalypse hit and you got ended up in an evac shelter, how long would it take for you to make your own bow and quiver?
Okay, to be fair, I think if I found, you're right. It would, yeah, I agree. Well, to be honest, I have an axe at my house.
No, you don't have anything.
You
got rushed out into the shelter.
You're right. I agree. That would take a long time.
Yeah, it's tricky. Even like making your own axe, I wouldn't know how to do that. That would be capable of cutting down a tree? That's no joke.
No, you'd have to like grind away at a piece of rock or something.
Right.
And then you have to
like learn how to nap and stuff with like rocks and flint and like. So yeah, it's not quick, but all right. My name is Mang.
And I'm Lego.
This has been Cataclysm: Dark Days Ahead, and we'll see you fine folks next week.